the video I was just talking about when I find it. I'll make a group chat on Facebook and send it to you three. But we're live now, guys.
Hey,
So, how's it going all the way from Colorado?
it's going.
You with the fire going in the background. Setting the ambiance. Is that the word?
Ambiance.
Yeah, that was close enough.
I was hoping I could make s'mores, but I don't have any graham crackers. There we go.
You should know better than that.
What's that?
You should always have graham crackers.
Oh, man.
But we're here to talk about Never Hike Alone, guys. And before we dive into that, how's everyone else doing?
Trying to stay cool.
Huh?
Trying to stay cool.
Trying to stay cool. I thought you said on a stage or cool.
What?
I don't know. I thought you were talking some doctor lingo.
What?
I don't know.
You're too high.
No, he's just tired.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Is my feed like lagging or frozen?
Yep, it was.
A little bit,
yeah.
yeah.
Running back and forth like you were the Flash? Is that what happened?
Now they call me the gash smasher. You know what I mean?
This guy. Starting up already. Hasn't even been 5 minutes. Hasn't even been 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It has been.
What's all he needs is 2 minutes, right?
Yeah, it's being generous.
I think he has 2 kids. 2 minutes.
Yeah, a minute each.
Yeah.
Took longer to cook them than it did to make them. You know what I mean?
Oh, shit.
That's life. I might break out the hammock.
You're going to fall off that damn hammock.
Oh, there you go. I got bad news.
What happened? You're getting deported?
No, I'm not. I'm not going to be able to make it to that con in August.
Which one?
Not the Colorado, not the one that has the, not the one that has the Jason in the remake, but the other one with the girl from Chucky.
I was gonna say the Sci-Fi Horror Fest or no?
No, Crypticon.
Oh,
Yeah, Crypticon's the one I can't make it to. So I know you wanted me to get a autograph for you from that, but I won't be able to make it.
Oh, that's fine.
But I am going to get the Jason autograph. I'm going to drive out, get one for me and you, and probably just drive back after that. Unless Elvira's line isn't really long.
Whose?
Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Big
Yeah.
ass titties.
I may want one of those too, so you might as well just stay in line.
Yeah. All right, so let's get to it.
When you see her, no looking at her feet.
I mean, as long as she doesn't pull a Molly Shannon Elizabeth, then I'll be fine. You told him about that.
No, I did. It was you. You might as well tell the story. I was just like, yo.
So Aaron came out, was what, 2 summers ago?
Yeah.
He came out 2 summers ago. We went to this like big con in Colorado Springs. It's similar to like the
Comic-Cons out here.
Yeah, like the bigger one.
Where it's like a mixture. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pop culture con. So you got horror, like people from Saved by the Bell were there. A bunch of people. But you know Shannon Elizabeth from the American Pie movies. She played Angela in the remake of one of my favorite movies, Night of the Demons. So I printed out an 8x10, assuming that she wouldn't have one, and she didn't. And at first she's like, I don't even remember much of this movie. And I'm like, you were the main character, but whatever. And then she, I didn't get a picture with her because it was extra, but she took a picture with another group. And right when she walked out, I said to Aaron, I go, man, her feet aren't all that. He didn't ask me. It was never brought up. It just
at all. Like there was no foot talk at all. I was thinking, why are you looking at her feet? But the way he said it, he was so disappointed.
Yeah. It would have been funny if you weren't there and I just had someone walking by like, yo, look at this, man. Look at these troll feet.
This bitch's feet are whack.
See,
He'll be
Matt
like,
knows
just
what's
like
up.
you, yo. And like he'll be like, yo, man, I can't believe she put let these dogs out. Look
I'm about to leave. Can I get a refund? Why? Look, those.
That's why. I said, put that COVID mask over your face. You should put them over her feet.
I have two reasons:
Like,
the
can you
left
put some
and the
socks on,
right.
please?
Holy shit!
It was cool meeting her though.
I mean,
And
the dogs might be ugly, but her puppies are kind of nice.
Facts. I didn't care too much for the remake. I liked the different direction they went, but the special effects were really bad.
I gotta see it.
And I just had to get her autograph.
Oh, of course. I think I got it for Jack Frost.
Yeah, we got
Oh,
one.
no, I'm lying.
Yeah,
I'm
Chris.
lying. 13 Ghosts.
That's right. And you got one for Chris too.
Yeah, we get our halves on him. He almost
Yeah,
started
we
crying and everything. You guys hugged.
Brush each other's hair.
That's probably gonna happen when you guys meet in person. Just some automatic light skin thing. I'm just gonna have to walk away and act like I'm just gonna leave so that moment's over. The crying and everything.
But yeah, let's get to the movie. Go ahead.
All right, let's jump into the early ratings. Early ratings, no reasons. Just your number rating. Start with Dadpool.
Okay. So to keep the tradition, I'm gonna go with 8 hockey masks and some free hugs.
Nice.
You and your horror movies.
I don't have enough fingers.
If
I'm gonna. I give this one a 7.5 out of 10.
I'm gonna go with Mr. Matt 7.5 as well.
I guess I like this more than everybody here. I'm gonna give this shit a 10 too. I really fucking enjoyed this shit. I haven't seen everybody's ratings again because I do keep these listed. But you guys can go ahead and start yapping about the movie.
One thing that I noticed right off the bat, and is that it clearly was made. It was a passion movie. You know what I mean? Like the people were clearly fans of the franchise, and that showed.
But the thing being though, like it's supposed to be a prequel 3 months before Never Hike Alone. The reason I gave it an 8 is because in Never Hike Alone, there's no shrine, heads covered up, but in this one, there's a shrine to Pamela. Where'd that go between Never Hike in the Snow to Never Hike Alone? You know, that's one question. And then Tommy Jarvis went from prequel to an ambulance driver. It didn't make sense in Never Hike in the Snow.
I get the ambulance driver because now he's closer to Crystal Lake. He knows that he has to go there because of all the bodies and everything. That's one way for him to get there versus trying to sneak around and everything. It gets him closer to Jason, which I thought was kind of neat. Yeah, but this one he was kind of more in the woods. But I like the tie-in with Never Hike Alone when he had the computer laptop lined up, and there was the guy from the first movie with his video.
It's like the kid was watching him because he's a survivalist and he wanted to learn how to, embark in the outdoors and survive essentially. So he kind of used him as looked up to him.
Yeah.
Like he was close by. That's why he had the maps and everything. Figured I can go around, take some pictures and everything, get what I need.
Yep.
But I really like because it's our first Jason movie in the snow. We've had all our Jason movies always in summer and everything. Finally in the winter, just awesome.
And then that one scene where he hit Homeboy in the mouth with the axe.
Yeah.
That was some of the best practical effects that I've seen in a independent fan flick.
Yeah,
the shotgun to the head.
Oh, and that
and the blood splatter after. Yo,
well, it's the only 2 kills.
Right.
It's
still though they went. They did it so fucking well to where you didn't even when you're watching this. Same with the first one. I know there was more kills in the first one, but
I didn't see the first one. I still gotta see that.
Oh, definitely check out the first.
Definitely check it out. You're gonna love it. But there wasn't a shit ton of kills in the first one, but the kills that you did get to see, you appreciated.
It's story driven.
Yes, very story driven. The story's told very well. The acting is very fucking well in both of these. I can't wait to see fucking part 2. I did back that shit if you didn't back it.
I do have one beef though. So the one scene when I don't know the name, but the guy, he has the camera, and Jason comes busting out of the cabin, which was obviously an homage to was that part 3? When Jason came running out?
Yeah, you could say that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but when it made like the shutter sound of a camera with the camcorder.
Well, he's taking a picture. He's
Taking
taking
a
a
picture.
picture.
Yeah, the camera.
That wasn't a camcorder.
No, it was a camera. He was taking
Okay,
pictures.
well, I'm retarded. All right, so never mind.
You take it back. You take it back.
Take it back, yeah. So
That's what we had this conversation with people, to help people out.
yeah. So yep. Never mind.
He got all upset about that. He was
I
holding
did,
his
I'm like-
breath the whole time.
And I'm thinking, why did it make a shutter sound if he has a handheld camera in his whatever?
No,
Yeah.
because when the thing it showed the picture of Jason coming out the door. And it was a still image.
And then Jason just went schmack, stomped it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not with that tech.
He's not.
But he is good with a bow and arrow though. Like that homie had aim.
Yeah.
One shot, and then that tension of him pulling back, and then the kid running, and then the arrow. That was probably
It
one of the
ripped right
best
through his
tension
leg.
scenes. Yeah.
Yeah, and he could have killed him. He could have just hit him in the head, but
Yep.
nah, he wanted to make that shit last.
Yeah.
He was toying with him a lot. And again, same with the first one, which I'm trying not to spoil it. We just did that the other night. The cat and mouse. The cat and mouse game that Jason's doing. I really enjoy it. It's because it's different. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love when Jason gets his prey and just destroys it. But I like how he's toying with them in these ones, and then he's just like, all right, time to kill you. Like, I'm a house cat. It's time to stop playing.
I have a hot take on Jason.
Okay.
I like when he runs. That shit's fucking scary.
It is.
You know what I mean?
I feel like, you know what I'll say with that though, Henry? I feel like maybe with the newer ones / fan films, or if they make a newer movie, depending on the era they do, like if it's in the 80s, I still say do the slow shit. Maybe a little faster pace, but don't run. Well, part 3 he ran some, didn't he? If I'm not
He
mistaken.
ran in part 2 and part 3,
Okay, so maybe make him run a little bit.
and in the remake.
Yeah, he did in the remake. I mean, shit, right in the intro of the remake, which was a fucking phenomenal intro.
Oh my god! Don't even get me started.
Nah, we gotta get back to Never Hiking in the Snow. Which again, the blood in the snow is fucking awesome.
Yeah, that was legit. That was like
Loved
they
it.
probably half their budget was probably that scene, and if it wasn't, kudos to them because that was
Yeah.
great.
That was fucking awesome.
And do we know who played Jason in this one?
Vincent DeSante.
Same guy. Yeah.
Same
That name
guy from
sounds-
the first one.
Where do I know that name?
I interviewed him a few months ago, like when the first one came out. That's
Okay.
or either when it came out, I don't remember. I really don't remember. Yeah.
I think he should have been a little bulkier, but all in all, I was a fan. I liked it.
Yeah. Have you seen the Vengeance films?
No. This is the first Jason fan film I've seen.
Real? Oh,
Yeah.
So you're in the Horror Source 30 group. Check out the featured part up top. There's 13 Friday the 13th fan films you should check out.
God damn, 13 of them?
13.
Oh, there's a ton of them.
There's-
And there's
yeah,
more,
there's probably
there's
more,
more than
yeah.
that, but I did 13 for this whole Camping with Source 30 thing.
I was gonna say I know Vengeance is like the big one. I'd heard a lot about.
No. Vengeance was fire. Vengeance 2, oh shit. Fucking yo. Watch Vengeance 1 to watch Vengeance 2. They're both great, but Vengeance 2 is like, yo, what?
I know they have
and then Roseblood too. Roseblood.
Yeah.
Roseblood.
Mhm.
Okay, so I know in Vengeance his dad Elias is in it, right?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
There's some kind of connection, something like that, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
Roseblood takes after part 7.
I love it.
Yep. And those movies all those movies that we just mentioned are on there, including this one. Which again, people, if you've never seen these fan films, you should definitely check them out. They're dope. They're really dope. At the very least, give them credit for doing it. So I got to give them credit for that. But I don't really have any complaints about this one. Like, I mean, I think my biggest complaint is I kind of wish it was a full-length feature. Like, I'd love to
That's
see
why
a full-length-
I gave it so low, because it just ends with the shotgun. And you're all pumped, you're excited, and credits. You're like,
Yep.
You left me hanging.
Yeah, that was
What a cock tease. It's like, fuck.
That
I want more.
was one of the reasons why I gave it the 7.5 is I wanted to see more.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it was shot well. It was
Mm-hmm.
it was good acting, you know. Jason kind of felt a little too human, if that makes any sense.
I mean, it could
Or
be
like his mannerisms.
Hmm.
But that just might be me being
Well, if you see the first one, I think you'd know that this Jason is pretty much similar. Similar to because the same guy plays him, so it's the same pretty similar mannerisms from Never Hike Alone to Never Hike in the Snow.
right. And I
mean,
also have to remember that it's not
Yeah.
canon.
Yeah.
Because if it was, then the shrine to the mother wouldn't be there, right?
Right. And we got a young Pamela Voorhees too in this.
Hey,
Yeah.
not bad, not bad.
When
not
she was
at
a
all.
lot younger. I was like, wow, that's cool.
Well, I'm now wondering why Elias left. She was probably crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She had to be real crazy though, like violent crazy.
Mm-hmm. She got nice taste and good taste in sweaters too.
You want to wear that sweater? Never mind. Don't get into that. Don't get into
Sweater
that.
puppets.
I'm glad you kept it at that. Thank you.
I would totally rock that sweater. Fuck that. I would cut it in half, put a Freddy sweater half, and a Pamela Voorhees the other half.
There
That
you go.
is a great idea.
Tie dye, like do a tie dye sweater with Freddy's colors.
Half Freddy's and then half purple.
That's good.
Yeah, you could do that. Tie dye.
But also,
I mean,
too,
that's.
with
I
this,
mean, oh, go ahead.
I'll say
go
when
ahead,
the kid got the axe in the face,
Yeah.
right in the corner was his fucking car. He was so close. It gave you that, oh damn.
And who stole the car?
No, that was his mom's car. He borrowed it to go do the pictures because he said he would pick his mom up at the hospital
done-
when they
yeah.
were done.
Okay.
He had to pick her up at 3:00, I believe.
And then Jason just goes over and fucking rips the car alarm or whatever alternator
trunk.
start
Weird.
or whatever, just rips it out. Fuck
So
that
I'm-
shit.
Who was pushing the button?
He was
He was.
the kid because he was still holding the clicker.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the panic. That's the
Okay.
panic button.
Yep. And so when
Okay.
he got the axe, your grip is on that button because you're dying, and then it's what's starting the car.
Got you. Okay. That makes sense now.
And I
All
love how they left the body frozen when you go back to the shrine. There's the
Mhm.
glossy look of the kid's face, jaw ripped off, the eyes got that glossy look. I was
Icicle, like icicles, like on the body,
Yeah.
like a frostbite look. Yeah.
Like,
They
And then-
really paid attention to detail in this movie, and I really appreciate that because that's just some shit where it's just like,
Yeah, they did their homework.
yeah, I know they definitely did, but what I'm saying though is we have fucking huge budget movies, Hollywood backing movies. You know what I'm saying? That don't do that. That don't have that small detail that we all enjoy. That just
because it's not a fan for a fan. It's the company wanting to make their money.
But the
They
thing
don't care
is,
about the fans.
that's the problem. I think
I
that's
know.
the problem. That's what they're fucking running into now. Is this being greedy? You're not paying your writers. You better start paying them. Don't rely on a fucking stupid ass robot.
Even like the cop was
Oh.
doing his mannerisms from part 6, was saying the same things to the other people in the movie. The whole "bang, you're dead." That
Yep.
was him from part 6. Him calling them all the different names.
Mm-hmm. I love how these movies pay homage too. I love when they
Yes.
do that. It's like, oh yeah, yes. You catch that too? Oh,
Mm-hmm. That's what us fans want. We want that. It's like you want that connectivity because we grew up watching these movies and we love them. Then all of a sudden they come up with these fan films and you're like, okay, let's see how they do it. And when they do it knock on, you're like, holy shit, that's perfect. They got the same actors. They played from the same characters in the movie.
Probably had to be hard to do, I would think, to find if they have an agent to find that agent, or they need to go through all the red tape.
Mm-hmm.
Well, speaking of connectivity, like Vincent DeSanti, he came out with a ghost cut, which has Disappear, Never Hike in the Snow, Never Hike Alone in one continuous cut.
Yep.
Super cut.
Disappears the music video thing, right?
Yep, it was a music video that they did, so they combined all three to make a movie.
Oh shit, that's interesting. That's it. But I might have to check that out. Like watch it like that. That's an interesting way to watch that.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the part 2 to come out.
I know. I'm sure you backed it already too, right? You
Absolutely.
threw it on for your Blu-ray. I should have
Yep.
known. Should have freaking known.
Of course.
I do want to say something to the indie community though. Besides coming on my show and all that cool stuff.
Keep up the good work.
Yes, that of course. But for those of you that do the Indiegogo's, can you guys please keep the you guys have like for $5 or $10, have your name.
Oh yeah, and the credits.
Yeah, I love that. But that should be something that's like attached to everything above that $5 or $10 mark as well. You know what I mean? Like if I'm buying the Blu-ray, I feel like I should still be able to have my name in the credits. Can you guys? Not everybody does it. A lot do, but just do it across the board.
I think maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just more if they do it that way, then it's more like editing work or something. I don't know.
But you're still getting the money though
You're still getting the
the
Blu-ray.
money.
So instead of getting like say instead of me paying $10 to have my name in the credits, I'm paying $40 for a Blu-ray. It's like you can still throw my name in the credits. I just paid $40 for a Blu-ray. Yes. But, boom.
Well, you heard the man.
Who are you talking to? You look like you were looking up at somebody and saying.
No, I was just one of the torches is about to go out. I gotta refill the
thing. Do your
shit.
little tiki dance to get it lit.
You want to see it?
Well, Sturdy.
No.
Well, Sturdy. When you do Blood Lake remake, you can make sure you have your perks lined up. You know.
One of the perks should be a turd in a box and you mail it to somebody.
I don't think I want to make that a thing because I feel like it's a fetish for a lot of sick people out there.
No, do it like cat poop or something.
No,
$5.
No, your
$5
kids
Fookie
be
Dookie.
doing it because
kids.
they've
There
been
we go.
speaking up the freaking toilet, so therefore,
I just don't want to. I don't want to be involved in that weirdness.
Yeah, well, I mean, I put the idea out there only because of how much you love that movie.
I hate that movie.
Yeah, well, Then you saw Nicolas Cage's in Dead by Daylight. Like
That's
it's official.
I mean, it's just to give me more and more reasons not to play it.
I thought it would be the opposite. I thought it'd make you want to play it so you can kill him.
Nah. It's not that easy to kill those things in that damn thing. You can't really fight back too much in that.
Can't fight back at all.
Exactly.
run and survive.
Run and survive and turn on them damn generators. That's it. I can't do that. I gotta fight. Can't be running all the damn time.
Yeah.
Did you guys catch the masks in the film that were on the floor? There was a Roy mask, and I think that was the mask from Jason X when he was in the beginning of Jason X. It kind of looked like that style of hockey mask.
I thought it was from part 5 because it had the blue triangle.
Well, there was the 5. Yeah, there was 5, but there was another one next to it.
There was another one next to it.
It kind of looked like the Jason X pre-Uber. Yeah.
Could be wrong. Another thing I really liked was the that scene when it showed Jason as like a teenage or a younger version of him.
Mm-hmm.
That whole sequence is pretty legit.
It really is, and it makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes so much sense. I'm like,
my first thought was, please don't tell me that's what he looks like under the mask. And then it pans out a little bit. I'm like, oh, it's him in his fucking camp attire.
When he's a kid.
Yeah.
It's Mongoloid Jason.
Mm-hmm. It looked better than the one in Freddy vs. Jason. I'll say that much.
You love that movie.
I love it. Of course I do. But I wasn't a fan of the effects of his.
I got the Freddy vs. Jason shirt. Let's go.
Yeah, see? He knows
and
what's up.
And the standee right behind me.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, I got to meet him. Did you see the weigh-in they did in Vegas? You were there or?
No, I watched it, but I watched it live.
So cool, man! I would have killed it. I didn't even know about that until like 2008. Because like the internet wasn't really like where it is now. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, social media wasn't as big.
Yeah, he was talking all kinds of shit to Jason.
Yep.
He's got no style. He's a mama's boy.
I remember that was like the first movie I saw in the theater twice. I would go see it with a bunch of friends, went away to college, saw it again.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Oh, yeah.
The movie's great. I'm going to watch that tonight. I'm going to get drunk and watch Freddy vs. Jason.
Nice.
You're going to get drunk and watch Freddy vs. Jason?
Yeah.
What's up, Aspect?
I'll be right back. I got to relight this thing.
Yep. You be careful.
Yeah. You be careful.
I don't even know what that's supposed to mean.
It's someone
Probably
from
not gonna blow himself up.
Oh no, not
from Xander's.
no, not that. No, I mean what Henry was saying. He's telling me to be careful. I'm just sitting here still. So his sounded more like a threatening thing than like a genuine.
Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
Right here. I mean, they are cut off. I put them over to the side, but that's good. Keep shit out when you can. But
also, we don't see Henry running by a flame.
I think with this movie though, like, I think it really showed Jason's relationship with his mom more than the first one. Like, she had the speeches in the back, the words, but like he was like kneeling before the shrine, mesmerized. Like he didn't even move for like 30 seconds before he, boom. But it was like he was there, and then he wasn't there. Like the camera was so good with it.
Yeah, he kind of shunned himself too when she touched his face when he had the mask on. He's like, "No, you don't want to see me like this, Mom." And then she was like, "Nope, I still want to see you," and lifted up. And then we get the young version, which shows that she doesn't care. It's his mom.
Yeah. She's like, I knew you were gonna be an ugly motherfucker anyway. So,
or as the Springwood Slasher said, "The face only a mother could love."
Speaking of, boop. This is what you were talking about, Henry?
Yeah. Come on.
They could have did so much better.
Yeah.
Hey, at least it's better than Part 8 when the kid was in New York City.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was
toxic waste.
Yeah, that was probably the worst.
That was pretty rough too.
That was real Epstein-y. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Catch my drift.
I don't want to catch that drift at all. I don't even want to swim by it.
You don't want to go to that island?
No, I'm saying that scene was a little Epstein-y.
Yeah, I know, and I'm just saying I don't want to catch that drift. I don't want to be anywhere near that. I don't even want to talk about that. Yeah, that was a little. Didn't make any sense.
And then they tried to go that route again in Freddy vs. Jason.
And it still didn't make any damn sense. It was stupid. But I still like both movies quite a bit, actually. I'm not going to lie to any of you guys watching or listening.
Oh, I could watch Part 8 anytime. If it's on, I'll pop it in, no problem. It doesn't bother me. I know how bad it is, but it's fun to watch.
It is. I actually really like it. I mean, it's not one of my favorites, but it's why I really enjoy watching it. I think about it. It used to come on TV a lot.
Yeah, they would do marathons on like USA with Joe Bob Briggs.
Yep.
I used to look forward to that every Friday the 13th.
I don't remember ever seeing Joe Bob Briggs growing up. I'm being honest with you guys.
Well, you probably didn't watch if you didn't watch USA.
I did.
Excuse me.
Every Friday the 13th, USA Network, because that's what showed Friday the 13th the most.
Yeah, it was Monster Vision.
And then you had Roger Shear up all night, like the late night, doing horror movies.
Maybe I just remember the movies more than I remember the people.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It was TNT.
TNT did it.
Yeah.
USA had up
was
all night. It had Commander USA and his groovy movies on Saturday in the afternoon.
I always watch USA for Friday the 13th marathon.
Right. Okay.
So that's why.
Yeah, it was TNT presents Monster Vision with Joe Bob Briggs. That's what it was called.
Dang, you just shit. That's kind of this. I mean, I got to watch Friday the 13th either way, but if I can go back, I would have switched that shit up and watched TNT.
And for me, what I loved about the Monster Vision was like the breaks, like right before commercial. Joe, he would like just talk shit and kind of like take the edge off, like how scary the movie was for me. You know.
Stop crying. That's good.
Yeah, I was scared, man.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with being scared. I honestly, all joking aside, though, I know I've discussed this before, but I miss like that watching a horror movie and you get like that fear as a kid. Just during the, I don't need the shit
Yeah.
before or after, just during the movie. Not to the extent of a kid, but just to that extent of, you know what I mean? Like, just like feeling it, the adrenaline rush and all that other shit where your heart's beating fast, you're kind of shaking, the jump scares make you jump, the non-jump scares make you jump, and you're just like, but you're really locked in, like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Once the movie's over, you're good.
Yeah,
So-
I was watching but
No, I was gonna say, like, Sturdy said the other day, like, what movie as a kid terrorized you? So maybe Matt and Henry can answer that question as well. What movie as a kid terrorized them?
I know the Blob remake made me run like hell. And yeah, the whole scene with the sink scene, when the guy's plugging his hand in the sink, he puts it end up. You know, he looks at the whatever's on his finger, and I know where that jump scare comes up, grabs him by the head, and pulls him in. As a little kid, fucking freaked me out. I bolted. Then I came back. I'm like, all right. And then all of a sudden, the thing shoots up from the sink. I was like, holy fuck. And then I came back later on and watched the rest of the movie.
yeah, so like for me, the things that scared me the most as a child, I love as an adult. And I would have to say, and it's really silly now, but Return of the Living Dead 2 scared the shit out of me. And Aaron will tell you, in Schenectady, there's a huge cemetery, Vale Cemetery, and coincidence or not, whenever I moved, which was like every couple of years,
That shit to the
I always lived near it. Right, Aaron? Did I not?
Sir. Yes, sir.
It was always either in my backyard or directly across the street. And I'm like, if these zombies come back, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Pooh Bear, you are big as shit. What do you mean? You're saying I'm fat? I know I'm fat.
Who is Pooh Bear?
I don't know.
No idea.
Or you're saying I'm big, like, yeah.
And then watch Trimmer shit my pants. The second Trimmers was the best one, I think.
Really? I like the first
It was
one.
my favorite. It's the second one when they evolve and they have legs.
Yeah.
That shit was dope.
I've never seen those movies.
You've never seen the
Consider that a
Tremors
creature
movies?
feature?
Mm-mm.
Dear Lord.
What?
Would Tremors be considered a creature feature?
Yes.
Yeah, hell yeah.
How would you know, Aaron? You've never seen them.
Because I'm not typically into creature features.
The name, the title.
I know. I'm just busting your balls.
Henry, you want a Pocky chip for your birthday?
Fuck no.
Why? You're gonna be 38,
Yeah. Yeah, I am. Thank you.
and
You
that
like part
means-
2 because of what takes place in South America?
No, but I like when franchises when they take a chance and they change things and it works.
I'm not
You know what I mean?
I'm not mad at that. That's not a bad answer.
Like think about like the Freddy franchise. How often it changed like between movies. Like he has like 4 different origin stories. And I mean, yeah, it worked, but a movie like that changed that much nowadays, I don't think would jive with fans.
I guess it depends on the story, though. What if it's like an anthology? I guess that's the cheat code for it, though, right? If it's an anthology,
Yeah.
Go around, connect it however you want.
But with the Tremors franchise, you get the evolution of them. You get them when
Yeah,
they were worms,
they're a creature and animals.
the Shrieker
evolved.
when they were walking, and then the Ass Blasters.
I didn't see the ass blasters.
Yeah, ass blasters.
That's what they were called. They were called
It's like-
Ass Blasters.
You guys ever see the trilogy of Feast? I'm sure Matt has.
I've seen the trilogy of Feet.
Trilogy of Feet.
He
I
has
had-
a trilogy of feet. Trilogy of Feast.
He tugs the pug a lot.
It's with
Oh,
Clue
the Feast
Gallagher.
trilogy?
It's like this Feast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
trilogy.
they're stuck in the bar.
Stuck
Yeah.
in the bar. Yeah, that's a good evolution of monsters too, as well.
To
That's a
himself.
good-
That was on the Project Greenlight when they did the first Feast movie.
Did you guys ever see the movie Demons?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Demons is awesome.
I liked it because it felt like a zombie flick the way like it was passed on, like the whatever that the
Oh, I'm jacked. Oh yeah,
yeah.
Peach is over there somewhere.
The demon had nice feet, right? Because I'm taking you have a foot fetish because
Well, by a literal
No,
definition.
There's laptops full of feet.
Huh? Me? No.
No, my phone.
What's all-
Henry's phone, probably.
I love how people are comparing Demons 2 with Evil Dead Rise. It's kind of similar.
I have Demons too. It's still in the cellophane. I haven't opened it. I bought them both at the same time, and I
Why
watched
didn't
the
you
first
open
one. I gotta watch.
It's very
the second
similar
one.
with Evil Dead Rise. I thought.
I
agree with
do.
all
I
people.
liked Evil Dead Rise. I was
So did
watching it with Rylan, my oldest. He liked
I
it.
know your oldest.
And for what, a lot of people slam that movie because of like it not being gory and whatnot, but what that movie lacked in gore, it made up for in originality for that franchise. Like that peephole, like the POV through the peephole, that whole thing, that was awesome. It could have been better, like gore wise, but I respect it. I enjoyed it.
Sometimes stuff doesn't need gore too much. Though. I mean, if you look at the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre,
There was zero gore.
and
Yeah.
it didn't need it.
No.
And I still say
Original
probably
Night of Living Dead. Night of Living Dead. No, black and white. Scary as hell.
Right, there was that one part when the zombie or the ghoul rather was gnawing on the bone.
Yeah, you had the arm on the ground. They were pulling the intestines a little bit. But other than that, yeah, there was hardly any gore itself.
Yeah.
Yep.
I still prefer the black and white version over the they like remastered it and put color in it. It didn't have the same feel to it.
takes away at times because with movies that were made in black and white back in those times, the good thing about them being in black and white is it hides a lot of shit that they don't really want you to see anyway. And then when you're trying to upgrade it and clean it all up, then you see all that extra shit they really didn't want you to see. And it's just like,
Oh, that and it's simple,
well, that too.
Yeah.
Just don't watch The Night of the Living Dead with Sid Haig. That one was a bad movie.
Oh, the 3D one?
Yeah.
I watched it on YouTube, and I don't remember much of it
Jeez.
because I drank a bottle of gin.
Check out a chin.
I do remember not ever wanting to watch it again.
Speaking of Sid Haig, they're remaking Spider Baby.
Yeah.
I posted that in the group at Sturdy. I don't know if you saw that.
I did see that.
Yeah, the Critters franchise was pretty good. Except for part 4, of course, Outer Space. Seems every time all the Outer Space ones do bad.
They had, but the difference is they had to go to space at some point because they were aliens.
Yes.
So I mean, it was kind of inevitable.
Mm-hmm.
Right
You got that out here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still got to cop one of those.
I want one of those. I forgot what the hell they're called. I meant to cop one. It was either this or one of those things. The things that were in the little cage things.
Boglins.
Boglins.
Those. Next time you go there, let me know how much they are, please. And show me a few pictures of them.
Did you know they made a movie? They used actual boglins as the creatures.
I thought those.
Is
things
it a horror movie?
Fuck when I was a kid.
Is
It wasn't not a horror movie.
How can how can Aaron watch it? How can we watch it?
Watch the Garbage Pail Kids first.
Oh god.
I like the Garbage Pail Kids.
Yeah, it's based on a true story.
Yeah, yours.
It was just some Mexican midgets that lived in Brooklyn.
That's where you were born and raised?
I wasn't raised.
The movie was called Chubbies,
That sounds like
and they used the boglins as the creatures.
Did
where can I watch this?
purposely they just it was like a budget restriction and they had to use those. Like it's not a selling point that it's boglins.
No, they were doing a very low budget movie, and they couldn't get much into it, so they used boglins, and they didn't get in trouble because they never used the term boglin in the movie. But they are boglins. It's so weird.
I want to see that now.
There's a Blu-ray on eBay right now. I don't know about the rest.
What's the name of the movie, Matt?
Chubbies. Chubbies.
Got it.
It's low budget, but it was
Before
corny
you
as hell.
accept that, yeah. Let's see. No, I'm trying to
Takes place on
for like a
bowling
trailer
alley.
or something.
There's a trailer. It was supposed to be Trauma, but Trauma never got a chance to put it out.
Oh,
So they-
that would have changed it.
Yeah, but this independent company put it out themselves. Definitely recommend it if you like the little creature movies.
You talking about 2014?
Maybe.
Oh yeah, the whole movie's on YouTube
Is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
for free.
That's
And
the
yes,
movie's
they
called
did.
20. Wait, what's the movie called? 2014.
No,
Oh.
Chubbies.
24.
I'm so
Dude, put the
I'm
Man,
not doing
painkillers
anything right now.
away.
I'm just chilling. I'm a
I
little
mean,
hungry.
what's the movie called? And then just set a date.
What's it called? May 14th.
Friday the 18th.
I thought you said 11/14 a second ago.
No, 2014
11/22?
is the year it came out.
Okay, 2014 is what I thought. I thought that was the
1999?
movie title. So what's the movie called again? Chubbies?
Chubby, yeah.
Okay.
No, it's called Chubbies.
Got it.
No, it's not.
Yeah, a nice juicy cheeseburger right now with some French fries.
I had like 6 tacos earlier and shit my brains out.
So that's why the toilet got plugged, huh?
Yeah,
We had to poop
it's
outside.
funny. There's 2 bathrooms and they couldn't find me because I was in the other bathroom.
And that's why you had to poop out. That's why everybody had to poop outside.
They
according
might have
to
thought I was outside.
my nephew.
Hey, it's good fertilizer. You know, I'm a gardener, so
That's why your plants are so high.
yeah, man.
Shit.
Holy shit! Holy shit! We got way off track, but fuck it. That's what we do here. That's what
I'm
we
talking
do.
about shit and boglins and Mexican midgets
Chubbies.
and chubbies.
The
Chubbies.
movie. Not what you guys are thinking. But I will say this, people. Listen, for those of you that are watching this stream, make sure you check out all the links in this stream. Follow everybody, as well as checking out these fan films because there's some dope shit in here. There's some really dope fan films in here, and hopefully they can inspire you if you guys are content creators of any kind. You want to create more content, just check these films out to get some inspiration.
Ain't gonna happen.
Because these shits were good. I know we just watched this one, but I'm just saying in general, all the ones that we watched up to this point, for the most part, were dope. Dope as hell. Definitely worth your eyes and ears. Check those out.
Only with your eyes, not your brown eye,
Nah, not with your butthole.
not your third eye.
I'm not saying your butthole can't be out. That's your own business. That's not my business. But you got to be looking at the TV with your eyes on your face, not on your ass. You're not a pirate.
Arr.
Stealing booty.
He's
Yeah,
a
I'll be right
Give me
back.
that booty.
I'm gonna grab beer. I'll be right back.
Don't fall. Greasy booty. What would you guys change about this movie, if anything? I'll start with you, Matt.
Not much I would change. I would probably keep it just the same, maybe a little bit longer. Like I said, I always wanted more after the cop explosion had. But other than that, that's why I would add more. But I like the way it all played out.
How about you, Dadpool?
I mean, Echo Matt, definitely a little bit longer, more kills maybe, and maybe flesh out the sheriff more. You know, flesh out his character more.
I'm not mad at any of that. Not mad at any of that.
Maybe we might get him more in part 2.
Hopefully. Hopefully. I'm as much as I enjoyed part 1 and this one, I'm hoping we get some more answers in part 2. I would like to see, like you were saying earlier, Dadpool, the in-between of why, because this is supposed to be a prequel, right? Never Hike in the Snow is a prequel to Never Hike Alone.
Yep.
As to why his mother's head is not in a shrine anymore in Never Hike Alone. Like how it was in this one.
Yep.
What happened in between that, I don't know. I hope we find out in part 2. It may not seem that important to some, but I just want to know what happened, what's going on. Did someone else knock it over? Maybe he just didn't really have a chance to fix it, honestly.
He got bored and moved into another cabin.
He got tired of her shit and just moved out.
Yep.
I mean, in 3 months still, that head got pretty rotten because it looked pretty decent in Never Hike in the Snow, and then when we saw it in Never Hike Alone, it looked like it was there longer than like 3 months was being generous in time. You know.
Yeah, you got a point. You got a point, but I guess one big thing with Never Hiking in the Snow was definitely in the. I mean, as far as movie wise, it was definitely in the winter, to where it was colder, to where it's frozen and preserved, versus when it's not frozen anymore.
That's true.
But still, it would still be weathered in time. I mean, yeah, weathered and all that. 'Cause it's been years that it's been sitting with them.
I don't think
So
the
either
one
way-
in Never Hike Alone had any hair on it. I think it was just a head.
Mm,
I don't remember any hair on it.
I can't remember any now either.
I mean, Matt, do you remember the head from Never Hike Alone?
No, I got to revisit it again. It's been a while.
That was my first Friday the 13th fan film that I've ever seen, and I was just like, "Oh my gosh, this is fucking
Ermergerd.
damn right."
Irma Gurdon.
Yo, we went around. I didn't say mine yet, but what would you change about this movie, Henry? If you could change anything, pretty Ricky.
Besides the obvious, a longer flick.
Yeah,
Jason's mannerisms. He to me he came off too human.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Honestly, I don't have very many complaints either. Besides the obvious of wishing the movie was a little bit longer, mainly because I want to see more kills in the snow. Like, I'd love to see more kills. Jason doing a lot more awesome kills in the snow. Hopefully, in part 2, we get some snow in there. It'd be very, very nice. But other than that, I don't really have anything. I don't have anything negative to say about the movie, really.
Whoever wrote it and directed it, I would love to see more of whatever else they do.
Yes, definitely.
And the guy who did Jason did.
Vincent.
Yeah.
And on top of that, the acting was really good in both of these movies.
Especially for an indie flick.
Oh, yeah.
Not that that means anything, but
I know what you mean. Like, wait till you see Never Hike Alone. You're going to be like, holy shit. More cat and mouse, but a full-length version of it.
bugs, man.
You're going to enjoy it. You should watch that. You should watch that tonight instead of Freddy vs. Jason. Never Hike Alone. Especially because you just watched the prequel.
It's only like 50 minutes, I think. 52 minutes or something.
Yeah, like 52 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
3 minutes.
As long as I don't go night-night.
We'll be all right? But people, I think we're going to wrap this one up. Make sure you follow everybody. Go follow Dadpool everywhere. Go get some merch. Go follow you and your horror movies.
I think I follow you on Twitter, Dadpool. Are you on Twitter?
I'm on Twitter, yeah.
HorrorResearch30.com to get all of my links. Check out these awesome fan films. And thank you guys, everybody in here, commenting,
Yeah, I don't have any links.
watching.
My Facebook is facebook.com/SnatchAdams.
Is he joking or is he?
No, I'm being dead serious. It really is.
See?
But I just post fishing pictures. I don't even bother.
It's all foots.
Feet.
It's foot. It's foot.
Feet.
Footses.
No, that's my search bar.
This TikTok.
You know, there's you've heard of Wikipedia, obviously, right?
All right, guys. Before he says anything crazy, we're getting out of here. Peace. I'll see you in the
There's a
next
Wikipedia for feet. It's called